I'm here with a quick Photoshop tutorial on how to add text to your stock images. So this is a very basic tutorial on creating text, and for more in-depth Photoshop tutorial, you probably want to search around for that, but this is pretty basic, so even if you're new to Photoshop, it's pretty simple to do. So basically you just want to open your image with Photoshop, which I have here an image from my pink stock collection. And what we're going to do is we're going to add text as if this was going to be used as a header image on a website. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the text, our promise, on this image here. So to get started doing that, we're going to grab our text tool, which is over here on the left hand side, this T, and we're going to go ahead and click on the image and drag a rectangle. And what we're going to see here is it filled in with text automatically, and depending on how your preferences are set up in Photoshop, this may or may not happen. But I'm going to go ahead and clear all this out. And all right, so then we're going to have our little cursor, and I'm going to write our promise. And this is actually looking pretty good size-wise. I am going to use the move tool here on the left-hand side to adjust where I want it, and I think I'm going to have it right there. And my guides are set up showing me that it's centered in the image, and that's looking really good. So this font is Al Fresco font, and the way to readjust anything or retype or adjust the text, you're going to go down to your layers panel and double click on this T here, and that'll activate your text box again. So this text is Al Fresco font. It's a Typekit font, so you can grab that from Typekit if you have a Creative Cloud account. But let's say you want to change it or see what other fonts there are. So let's see, I really like the Script font for this, so this would be a very, feminine brand that possibly you would see this with. And I do have it filtered by Script, so here you can also filter. So let's see what other, this one is kind of a good font, but you can see it's sort of getting clipped, so what we would need to do is adjust our text box size, and then we'll grab our move tool again and we'll see how that looks. So I think I actually like the Al Fresco a little bit better, but let's see if there's anything else out there that we like for a script. I think I still like the Al Fresco. So let's go back to Al Fresco. Let's see how that's looking. I like it. And if you wanted to crop this image, let's say you know that your banner image isn't going to be as high as this. Let's go ahead and crop it. So we're going to find our crop tool, and depending on, again, how your Photoshop is set up, it may be in one of your other panels, but we're just going to go ahead and adjust this just slightly. We don't want to crop too much. Just like that. Press enter, and there we go, and that's looking really good. So the next thing would just be to export this, and before you do that, you always want to flatten your image to lower the size of the file, because each layer adds size to the file, so you don't want to end up with a huge file size. So we're going to flatten that, then we're going to go to File, Export As. We're going to keep it as a JPEG. We're not going to adjust anything else because we've already adjusted the size. We're going to not include the metadata. We'll convert it to sRGB, and then we'll export all, and we'll just save it to pictures. And we'll go ahead and do that, replace that. All right, and let me pull up this image for you guys. And there it is. So as you can see, it's very simple. That's all you really need to do to add text using Photoshop. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I hope to do more tutorials like this that will be useful for you guys. If you do have any requests on tutorials or tips or tricks, let me know. Happy to try and accommodate you guys and really be there to help you further your business goals with any visual content that I can do. All right, guys, that's it for today. Talk to you later.